Long before Jimmy Carter became president, the United States built and subsequently owned the Panama Canal, a vital 48-mile shipping lane. With the canal, ships loaded with goods no longer had to go around the tip of South America to travel between the Pacific and Atlantic Oceans. Like his predecessor, President Carter believed that the United States should transfer ownership over time to the Panamanians themselves, and that a continuation of the status quo would eventually lead to the need for American troops to go to Panama to hold on to the canal. Carter's plan to return the ownership of the canal to the Panamanian people faced two major obstacles. One, it was unpopular with the American people who felt that the United States should continue its traditional role as the owner of the canal. Second, a treaty of this sort required a 2/3 vote in the Senate. This would be difficult even for an idea that was more popular. But President Carter pressed hard and was very tenacious in lobbying the members of the Senate to approve the treaty. And finally, in 1978, the treaty passed with a bipartisan vote, getting the support not only of the Democrats, the president's own party, but the votes of the Republican leader in the Senate, Howard Baker, and other members of his party. So this changed the situation so that the canal would be transferred fully to the Panamanians by 1999. This caused a big revolution, but a good one, because under the Panamanian management, the canal itself has thrived, been able to get expansion for upgrading, and even benefits the ports in the United States that receive ships coming through the canal, such as the Port of Savannah in Georgia. After President Carter left the White House, he maintained close contact with Panama. And in 1989, the Carter Center was asked to come and monitor the elections that were being stage managed by military strongman Manuel Noriega. After the elections, President Carter was outraged with the conduct of the election and accused Noriega of stealing the elections, undercutting his bid to establish his own legitimacy. In later years, the United States forces actually invaded Panama to remove Noriega from office, largely because of his role in drug trafficking. After that, President Carter returned yet again to Panama, this time to monitor later elections. And the good news was, by this time, democracy had been reestablished in Panama, and in later elections, he was able to report those were fair.